Miami, South Beach, bringing the heat.
Hello, Expressors, and welcome back to your video recognition series. As you can see, I'm almost ready to celebrate with the best of the best at Express for Winner's Circle in sunny South Beach, Miami, July 17th through 19th. But first, we've had a ton of success we need to recognize and celebrate as Express Stores continues to grow and explode with more new stores and even more awesome talent and exceptional performances company-wide. So let's kick it off with our top company achievements in May. And what a month it was for the Northern Virginia squad as they nearly swept our leaderboard. Top in total traffic conversion at almost 12%, best in at work 167% to goal, and they crushed their boxes, knocking that goal out of the park 130% to plan. Well done, team. Carolina Central chimes in to take the win with our Smart Picks KSO at 35% overall. Nice work there. And next up is David with our top store achievements.
Thanks, Cody. And for store achievements for the month of May, for traffic conversion, we have Bethlehem at 15%, outwork percent to goal, Forest Acres at 330%, percent to box goal, New Carrollton at 144.5%, and smart pick percent, Laurinburg at 47.6%. And for employee achievements, percent to box goal, we had Michael at 485%, percent to at work goal, Juanita at 800%. Smart pick percent to goal, we had a huge tie between Drita, Stevens, Mohamedou, Kelvin, and Summer at 333% to goal. Amazing job, guys. And up next, we're going to take a moment to recognize the winners that are going to Winner's Circle in Miami. And here's a list of everyone going to Winner's Circle this year. I want to give a big shout out to Philip, who was last year's MVP, who secured his spot, and Carrie, who won the new story winner. If you're not familiar with that, go check it out on Jostle. And a huge congratulations to everyone that will be in South Beach, Miami this year. I will see you there. And now it's time for the monthly shoutouts. Over the past couple months, Express has been expanding rapidly, creating a lot of growth within the company. We have some promotions here listed from the past couple months. For Senior Operations Manager, we have Donna. Operations Managers, Ashley, Iris, Valerie, and Janaea. LP Operations Manager, Wiggins. IT Specialist, James. For area managers, we have David, Paige, Jaime. Assistant area managers, Omar and Aaron. Our TSMs, Christy, Jason, and Janelle. And for retail store managers, we have a lot of names here. Like I said, a huge growth within the company. There's a lot of room for advancement. And you can see here with just the store managers. And then we have the retail assistant managers, which the list gets even longer. And then finally, for RAM Leadership Program, we have another semi-long list. Congratulations to everyone on your promotions the past couple months, and I would guess there's going to be room for a lot more here in the future. And for our anniversaries over the past couple months, we have 17 years, we have Shelly. 8 years, we have Ryan. 7 years, Charles, John, Sheena. For 6 years, Brian Quintero and Brian Yerger. Marquita, Desmond, Justin, Marpreet, and Robert. And now the list starts growing even larger and larger. We have a bunch for 4 years, some for 5 years. We have a ton for 3 years and 2 years. And then the list gets insanely long for 1 year. I imagine this time next year, with all the massive stores opening in the last couple months here, there's going to be an even longer 1 year list coming up this time next year. And now it's time to take a look at all the stores that scored 100% on their operations scorecard if they were audited. First up is March. Then we have April and May. Congratulations to all the stores that scored 100% over the past couple months. Way to go! And up next, Cody with the MVPs for March, April, and May.
So it's been a while, and I've missed recognizing the real heroes at Express, as the last couple of months we've had to hold off recording this video, but don't worry, we've kept track of all your fantastic nominations, and now that I've got a new machine, we are going to pick up right where we left off, and we are going to shout out our MVP winners for March, April, and May right now. We've gotten some standout shout outs this year, but our winner for March is truly exceptional. Leading his team to always deliver with integrity, our MVP has helped mold his team into the model that Express Stores aspires to be. Leading by example and always coaching in the moment, interacting with customers, and making sure everyone is a part of the fun, he has helped drive results in this location from Tier C to now a consistent Tier A leader in the Southeast. The energy and passion Devon the Don Manzanares brings to his team at Northgate Mall each day is unmatched and spreads throughout our market. I'm very excited for what is to come next for him and his team. Sky is certainly the limit. Keep raising the bar for the Triangle. Great job, Devon. Our next MVP also received a lot of nominations in the Southeast, and it's for a great reason. At the end of last year, he walked into role at a location that was consistently a bottom-tier store. Since that time, he has helped develop this team to reach new heights no one really thought possible for this location. Now, they've set records for multiple metrics, including best total traffic conversion at a mall in the Southeast, and they hit Tier B for the first time in June. It is through the support and awesome dedication by Tony Middleton to his team at Eastridge Mall in Carolina North that together they have gained the confidence to exceed expectations, and believe me, your team and leadership has noticed. Congratulations, Tony. You are our most valuable player for April. Now, last but definitely not least, it's time to recognize our final MVP this episode, nominated for the month of May. And I've got to say, I received so many lengthy nominations for this individual, we probably could have done a whole nother episode just for her alone, but allow me to shout out just a few highlights for this exceptional individual. She works incredibly hard every day to push the boundaries of knowledge company-wide. Her passion for not only her team, but everyone in Express is astounding. And no matter how crazy or stressful things get, she always has time for you. This is a special gift and one I can attest to personally. She has also taken the point position in a senior role during the redevelopment of the E&D team during a massive expansion of our company. She's also willing to take the ideas of her team and explore how they will benefit the company as a whole. Following this strategy has turned our E&D department into one of the best TPR partner training teams in T-Mobile. I think this speaks volumes to her leadership, and we can't thank you enough, Andrea Seeley. You are truly an Express Store's most valuable player. Congratulations.
And now, from the desk of Ryan Warner.
Hello, Express team. Ryan Warner here, coming to you from sunny and hot Delaware. Spending the weekend with my family, July 4th down here at the beach. I certainly hope all of you had a chance to spend it with your loved ones. But it seems like it's been a long time since we had a chance to chat on the video, and a lot of stuff to cover here with you. So let me first of all start with an amazing job by all of you in the month of June. T-Mobile tasked us with selling digits, which was kind of a new product for us, and also increasing our T-Mobile One Plus attachment rate. And I'll tell you, each and every one of you really delivered in a fashion that was beyond my expectations. And in fact, look at the scorecard here. We finished number one in the Northeast, so we were the number one partner in the Northeast. We were also the number one partner in the Southeast in both, not one, but both categories, T-Mobile One Plus and digits. So again, team, you rose to the occasion in a fashion that I don't think any of us even expected. So thank you for all the hard work you put into digits and T-Mobile One Plus in the month of June. Doesn't stop there. We have some lofty goals here in July, and we'll talk about those in a moment. But a lot of things to cover here. And since the last time we spoke, so much has changed. Let's see. We opened, I don't know, something like 30, 40, 50 stores, somewhere along that lines. Kudos to Jackie, Christine, Nicole, Melissa, and our construction and facilities team for what was really the impossible. Pulled off the impossible. And at this point, I think we're at a 209 or 209 stores, I think it is, with a couple more to go here in the month of July. But more than doubling the size of our company since January 1st of this year. So to all of those that had an impact in that, truly remarkable. We added 81 new stores this year alone. I think the last count we looked at, it was somewhere along the lines of 700 or so employees that we've added this year. I mean, that is absolutely remarkable. I know it wasn't easy. So many people had a challenge in making all of this happen. So again, I thank each and every one of you for what was remarkable growth in our organization. Let's see, what else? Lydia Bernard in North Lake Mall bought her first home. Lydia, thank you so much for sending me those photos of you signing the paperwork for your first home. That was every bit as exciting for me as it was, I know, for you. And I'm still looking for those photos of what the home, your finished home, looks like. And I hope you enjoy that nice gift that we sent your way. So please, if you know Lydia at North Lake Mall, please send her a note and congratulate her on her new home. What else? Winner's Circle. It's hard to believe. By the time I'm recording this video right now, we are exactly 2 weeks away from Winner's Circle. Almost 100 Express employees joining me down in South Beach, Florida to celebrate some wild sales success over the last 9 months. So looking forward in 2 weeks to spending some quality time with a lot of folks in Winner's Circle. Let's see, what else? Florida visits. So last week had a chance to spend some time traveling around with Kevin Dunning from T-Mobile and traveling the Florida market with Marco and his team. And all I can say is one word: wow. What an amazing team Marco has put together in Florida. Folks were more energized and excited than I've ever seen a sales team out there before, despite the challenges that they've had in opening up these stores. So Marco and the Florida team, thank you for the warm welcome, the fun and excitement and energy that you bring to the business each and every day. What else do I have here? You know what? I have a What's on Your Mind with Warner question. And this one comes from John Ricciardi, our newly promoted senior area manager out in the Philadelphia market. And his was rather a lengthy one, so I'll try to cut this one down. But it says, what can we do for our store managers to really show them how much they mean to us as people? How do we make work as much as a family atmosphere on a daily basis? He goes on to say that, we have over 200 stores, and how do we continue to make this a family feel company? And that's a great question, John, and certainly not an easy one to answer. I have tasked a few folks in our organization as to how do we continue to live and breathe the values, and continue what we have built this company around, whether it was with 5 stores, 30 stores, 100, or now 200 plus stores. So John, don't have the answer just yet, John, but know that I've tasked some people to work on that for us. So thank you for your question, and stay tuned for more information to come there. And certainly if you or anybody out there has some suggestions, always open to hearing those. What else? I wanted to share a note I got from an employee at our Goose Creek store. So Rob Kaiser, our area manager for Carolinas Coastal, I guess has something he does with his team, and it is called What's Your Why? What brings you to work every day? And Rob shared one with me that I thought was incredibly compelling, and I wanted to take a moment and read this one. And this employee, whose name is Scarlett Graham. So first of all, Scarlett, thank you for this, an amazing letter. But she sent it to her supervisor, which is Bob Wingert, who's the store manager at Goose Creek. And she wrote, "Dear Bob, you asked me why today. What is my reasoning for choosing to be a part of the Express team? I have many reasons why I chose this job. I felt that working in sales would open my work experience because I have never worked in sales. I chose T-Mobile Express over any other sales jobs because back home, every time I go to a T-Mobile store or walk by, they just feel different than any other place. I felt welcome every time I went to a store and felt comfortable. The atmosphere that T-Mobile has is amazing. When I noticed the job opportunity, I knew I had to apply. The reason I plan on staying with this company is because I feel like I can make a career out of my job." That's great to hear. "There's plenty of room to grow, and I see a future in this company. The job is different from any other job I've worked because I see my potential with this company. I also, I feel important and appreciated every day. I've never been so close with my coworkers in any career I've had. T-Mobile is my why. This company is why I have been able to move forward in my life. Without this place, I don't know where I would be. This job has taught me a lot more than just how to sell phones. It has taught me how to enjoy my days and to appreciate the little things. It has also taught me that you truly can love your job. If you love your job, you'll never work a day in your life. My dad always told me this saying and told me to push myself until I find this job. So thank you, Express, for being this job. And wow, what a great letter from Scarlett. So Scarlett, thank you for that. So those are some lofty expectations you put on us, and glad to see we're living up to those each and every day. I know when traveling the Florida market, Marco does the very similar exercises. What is your why? Why do you come to work every day? And I'd love to hear from all 1,700 employees in our organization. So if you want to share your what's your why, send it to me via email, text, or give me a phone call. I'd love to hear from you. So again, Scarlett, thank you for that. Let's see, what else do I have for you? Oh, last thing I have for you, July. Challenging month for us. July is typically the month where a lot of people go on vacation. Business slows down just a little bit. But I want you all to know that we've made some changes to the compensation side of the business because T-Mobile made some changes on our side. So when you see your KSOs, if you haven't already, you'll notice there are a qualifying component for each KSO now going forward, or at least for the month of July. And this is because T-Mobile made some changes to us. So qualifying components are digits. So make sure you are selling those digits and at work. At work is a component we've owned for over a year now. So I think that one's going to be a slam dunk. So make sure you read that CAP document closely. Fully understand how you're getting paid this month. If you have any questions, reach out to any of the leaders in our organization. They'd be glad to explain that to you. So very important that you understand how you're getting paid and where those opportunities for you to maximize the compensation are. So again, I think that's all I have for you, looking at my long laundry list here. So everybody, have a great July. Again, coming to you from sunny, hot Delaware. Hope all of you enjoyed your 4th of July weekend. Look forward to seeing you out in the field. And certainly, and as always, if you ever have any questions you feel I can help you out with, feel free to reach out. Thanks so much.
Bouncing in the crowd with the heat is on all night on the beach till the rain.